Hey, everyone, close your eyes for a second and imagine this. You push open the door of a 90s record store. Neon lights glow softly overhead. Vintage posters line the walls. The faint crackle of vinyl fills the air, and somewhere in the background, a familiar beat begins to play. Denim isn't just clothing in this space. It's identity. It's attitude. It's self-expression, and right there, in the middle of that nostalgic atmosphere, stands Jungkook. When the world first witnessed the spring denim campaign from Calvin Klein, it was instantly clear this wasn't just another fashion advertisement. It felt cinematic, intentional, a powerful collision between nostalgia, music, and global star presence. Inspired by the spirit of the 1990s, the campaign transports us back to a time when style felt raw, expressive, and fearless. But this isn't a simple throwback. Everything is framed through a sleek, modern lens that feels both current and timeless. The project was directed and styled by Mert Alas, known for his bold visual storytelling and ability to capture intensity in a single frame. Together with Jungkook, he crafted visuals that are captivating, confident, and unforgettable. Since being named global ambassador for Calvin Klein in March 2023, Jungkook has proven he is far more than a K-pop idol. He represents a new generation of global influence, where music, fashion, and culture intersect seamlessly. From the very first second of the campaign film, viewers are pulled into a high-energy, immersive experience. The setting feels alive. Jungkook browses vinyl records, flips through album covers, and moves through the space as if it truly belongs to him. Then the music kicks in. The legendary track, Footloose, echoes through the store, instantly injecting a spirit of freedom into the scene. The rhythm matches Jungkook's fluid choreography perfectly, confident, effortless, and full of joy. It doesn't feel rehearsed. It feels natural, lived in. Adding another layer of nostalgia is the special cameo by Rosie Perez, whose presence subtly reinforces the authentic 90s energy woven throughout the film. But what truly elevates the campaign is Jungkook's presence. He doesn't just model the clothes, he animates them. The denim moves with him. It adapts to his energy. In this story, fabric becomes expression. The spotlight shines on Calvin Klein jeans silhouettes like the 90s straight, clean, structured, timeless. Relaxed, baggy proportions bring warmth and nostalgia, while updated washes and refined finishes ensure everything feels contemporary. The iconic trucker jacket returns with subtle modern adjustments, preserving its classic DNA. Casual logo tees create an effortless vibe. Oversized bomber jackets inject a bold, urban edge to in interviews. Jungkook shared that he loves Calvin Klein jeans because they're designed for everyday wear. It sounds simple, but it reveals something deeper. For him, fashion isn't about excess. It's about comfort, confidence, authenticity. He also mentioned how meaningful it was to combine his passions for music, dance, and fashion in one project. And you can feel that authenticity in every frame. Every movement is relaxed. Nothing exaggerated. Nothing forced. There's a maturity in his presence now, a controlled magnetism. He no longer relies solely on youthful charm. Instead, there's refinement, precision, power. The city energy woven into the campaign strengthens its identity. There's spontaneity, youthfulness, liberation. It captures that feeling of dancing without hesitation, fully yourself, completely unfiltered. When the campaign launched globally across retail stores, digital platforms, and social media, the response was immediate. Clips of Jungkook dancing circulated worldwide. Behind-the-scenes moments went viral. Fans and fashion enthusiasts alike praised not only his visuals, but the depth in his performance. For many observers, this campaign represents something larger than fashion. A Korean artist leading the global denim narrative of an iconic American brand reflects how much the industry has evolved. Jungkook isn't just participating in global culture, he's actively shaping it. As a member of BTS, he has already conquered stadium stages around the world. But here, he stands independently, confident, and self-defined, as a fashion figure in his own right. The 90s nostalgia within the campaign doesn't feel like a gimmick. Instead, it acts as a bridge, connecting generations. It blends heritage with modern identity, past with present, classic with contemporary, and perhaps that's why this campaign lingers long after it ends. It's not simply about premium denim or retro aesthetics. It's about evolution, about an artist stepping fully into his power. As the screen fades to black, one truth remains clear. Jungkook doesn't just wear Calvin Klein, he embodies it. Beyond the visuals and choreography, this moment marks another milestone in his expanding global journey. Each collaboration feels intentional, reflecting not only his image, but his growth as an artist and individual. From music to fashion, from stages to cinematic campaigns, Jungkook continues to redefine what it means to be a modern pop icon, and in that neon-lit record store, surrounded by rhythm, nostalgia, and movement, we witness something more than styled. We witness identity. We witness freedom. And we witness an artist who understands that true confidence isn't about standing still. It's about moving boldly into your own era. And if we look even deeper, this campaign reflects something happening on a much larger scale. Fashion today is no longer just about trends. It's about storytelling. Audiences want authenticity. They want to feel something. And that's exactly what this collaboration delivers. The narrative doesn't shout. It doesn't try too hard. Instead, it invites viewers into a moment, into a mood. Jungkook's performance feels instinctive. The way he walks through the record store, the subtle expressions, the relaxed confidence in his posture, everything communicates growth. There's a clear evolution from the bright-eyed rookie we first saw years ago to the global artist who now commands attention with quiet authority. What's especially striking is how naturally he blends movement and emotion. His dance in the campaign isn't about technical precision alone. It's about feeling the music. It's about surrendering to the rhythm. That connection between sound and motion creates an authenticity that can't be manufactured. And that authenticity is what resonates globally. In an era dominated by fast content and short attention spans, this campaign manages to slow things down while still feeling dynamic. The pacing allows each visual to breathe. The camera lingers just long enough to let the atmosphere sink in. The texture of denim, the glow of neon lights, the subtle shift in Jungkook's expression as the beat drops. There's also symbolism in the setting itself. A record store represents discovery. It represents personal taste. Before streaming algorithms curated our playlists, we physically searched for music that spoke to us. In many ways, that mirrors Jungkook's journey, an artist continuously discovering new layers of himself while inviting the world along for the ride. The denim pieces, too, reflect that balance between heritage and reinvention. Classic silhouettes are preserved, but they're reintroduced for a new generation. Just like 90s culture itself, revived, refreshed, and reframed.